Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Journeys to healing. Come on in here, my love bugs. Let's get us a quick collective read. We're gonna dust that spirit off on the way in. We started off with Jill Scott, my love bugs, blessed as I was preparing. All right, so I felt like you guys know that y'all blessed. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's no type of doubts. You appreciate everything. You appreciate your journey, baby. You know the Most High was with you throughout the journey. You know that you could have never accomplished the things that you accomplished without him. You know you would never be at the place that you're at without him, without that coverage, without that protection. So I'm loving that energy, my baby. The name Jill, the name Scott could be very significant. Now we have going back that Roy, Chip, Anthony. So somebody most definitely could be returning to a situation. The name Roy, the name Anthony could be very significant. But somebody could always say that, they're not going back to a situation, but they always return to their past. Okay. Somebody most definitely have some type of past issues that's in their present right now. Somebody may need to be very, very transparent about what they're selecting, whom they're choosing to select. Um, yeah, I don't know, y'all, but somebody need to create conscious awareness. Okay, I feel like knowledge is only power if you apply it. Okay, so whoever that's for, my love bug. But this card here always gives me um cult leadership. So I do feel like somebody may have had some type of dealings in the past with some type of evil demonic cult, or it could have been a leader of a cult. But take what resonates and leave what does not. A Leo could be very significant. I'm looking at this lion, and also somebody needs to be very cautious of who they allow to touch them. Cause I don't know, this part right here, it always gives me the energy of the movie Falling. If you have not watched that movie, y'all watch that movie. It's a real good movie. But I feel like somebody may be transferring demons or negative energy or demonic entities to other people by touching them. All right, take what resonates and leave what does not. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody keep telling it, so that's what all they say. I mean, I ain't going back to that motherfucker. Like, man, that's a done deal. That's done. That's over with. And yet, every time you turn around, they right back dealing with the person, right back caught in the same karmic cycle. All right. Somebody may be traveling soon. Congratulations on that. Somebody may travel for work, but I do feel like this could be traveling energy. Somebody also may be feeling, oh, look, y'all. Somebody pineal gland could really be expanding. I do feel like you could be receiving like new downloads, new creative downloads at that. But I do feel like you're receiving new information. I feel like that's going to help you with your creativity. All right. But your pineal gland could really, really, really be like thriving. Like you could really feel a sensation in your pineal gland at the moment. I feel like that's opening also your throat chakra and your crown chakra. All right. But take what resonates and leave what does not. We have Jaheen. Somebody feel like they changed for a person. But I do feel like whatever this situation is, it could be no love, August Alsino, New Orleans energy. All right. So be careful again. Because I do feel like whatever that is, that could be like dealing with the cult energy, but take what resonates and leave what does not, my love bugs. Let's see what's going on. Look, I ain't the type to tell you that I miss you. Shit. The fuck? So somebody have a hard time with expressing themselves. After sex and longer. could be uh, somebody most definitely, like somebody could stutter, or again, somebody just have a hard time with expressing themselves, opening up to a person. Look, but somebody want to take you out of the date. Could be pertaining to a Sagittarius or a Virgo. September 24th could be very significant. June 6th, June 9th, September 6th as well. Take what resonates and leave what does not, baby. But somebody wants you to come have a drink with them. Heavy on the name Jaheim. I just showed it. I mean, I just saw it. And the name August could be very significant as well, y'all. But don't come looking for no love, baby. All right, they won't take you out on a date. They won't chill with you. Yeah, they want to have fun, but I feel like it's for a good day here for a good time. They're not here for a long time. All right, so be careful, because they ain't got no love. All right, we have Wale, baby, Black Bonnie. Somebody feel like you're their Black Bonnie, and somebody is jealous as a mofo, yo. They wonder how you know what you know. Okay, somebody could be the only child. Somebody is celibate. Okay, a Pisces or a Gemini could be very significant. Look, all I want is you, babe. So what you trying to do? What's up? Let's link up. Come fuck with a nigga. Come vibe with me. For real. You might like it over here. You never know. Y'all don't open up your heart. I don't know. All right. The month of December could be very significant. The month of March could be very significant. December 24th, December 6th, December 9th, the March 12th, March 24th, March 9th, also December 12th, y'all. And June 3rd, June 12th, September 3rd, and September 12th. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And we have Hancock, inevitable connection, destined union. No matter how far apart you are from each other, you will always find each other. So this, y'all already know what it is for me. This twin flame energy, all right, somebody's other half. Okay. So that could be this Black Bonnie situation. Take what resonates and leave what does not. That could also be who's wondering, who's wondering how you know the things that you know. Okay, but that's that higher knowledge, that higher wisdom. I did pick up that somebody is receiving downloads. Okay, I really feel like somebody is receiving downloads, like as far as creative energy, things for them to create. The Most High is providing you downloads on that. All right. Okay, it could be a Pisces or a Gemini in specific that could be jealous of a person. Continue loving yourself first, my love bug. Mary J. Blige, everything. Somebody feel as if you are everything. A curse is being reversed. It could be going back to a toxic female counselor. Okay, and somebody was a healer, whoever they was trying to ex, the person is a healer and is going back to the evil ass. All right. Somebody's mom is a hater. It don't have necessarily have to be their mom. It could be a mother figure. It could be a mother-in-law, but or it could be their baby mama. And then we are Sparta. Sparta warriors were strong and precise. They strategized and executed with precision. An army of 300 slave armies 3 times their size. But this is somebody underestimated a person. Somebody is very strategic, and somebody like they strategize before they execute. Like, before they move, they make sure that they just very strategic on the way that they go about things, the way that they handle things, right? This is not a type of person that just react from emotions. Like, they gonna make sure they strategize and then they execute. Okay. Michigan could be very significant. A doctor or a nurse could be very significant. And then we have change is difficult, but it's worth the fight, my love bugs. Okay. So don't give up on yourself. Trust in the process. It started off with change. We also have projective collapse. When someone put so much effort into hurting another person, they lose themselves in the process. So somebody most definitely could have over invested in bringing some type of pain or some type of hurt to a person, and they actually lost their damn self, their true self, along that journey. It could be whoever this jealous person is, and again, it could be pertaining to a Pisces or a Gemini, but take what resonates and leave what does not. That could also be the energy that I picked up, like the leader of a demonic cult, or somebody that is a part of some type of demonic cult. Again, if you know who this person is, like be aware of this and don't allow this person to touch you. Like, because I feel like they could most definitely be projecting negative energy into you or onto you through touch. All right. Give yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come. Congratulations, my love bugs. We got Atlanta. That sounds like ludicrous. It is. Somebody needs to get back, okay? Because we don't know you like that. The fuck. All right. I feel like that's what you need to tell them. Get back. Get back. We don't know you like that. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. Okay? Push them back. Jermeka, Tameka, Keyonna, Chiquita, Cory, Val, Tim, James, Tory, and Tony. Apply those names how it fit. Manipulation, hide in things that's polished, and sit in high places, my love bugs. Telling people they can have you back if they wanted to, knowing that's a damn lie. That could also be, their energy of these names could be very significant when it comes to that. Somebody saying that they can have you back, whether it's a platonic relationship or an actual love situation, okay? But a romantic situation, should I say. But they most definitely could be talking this shit, saying that, oh, the reason why y'all not cool, the reason why y'all not a couple no more is 100% because of them. Like, if they wanted to get you back, they could have you back. Like, girl, again, mountain off. These people is crazy, but they know what it is in reality. It could have something to do with an Indian man or a woman. It came out. The name Austin or the city of Austin could be very significant. And your sister was the one who put the seeds in somebody's head, all right? And it happened, so move on. It is what it is, my love bugs. Fake friends. Oh yeah, fake ass friends and self-sabotaging. So somebody fake ass friends could be self-sabotaging things for themselves. Real love is coming, my love bug. Be patient. J How, something about you. I feel like that's the lit real love situation. All right. Leave it to the divine, okay? Just continue healing. Somebody is mad because they chose you. I feel like whatever that real love situation is, they could have had some type of attachment and the person is mad because the person chose you. All right. But I feel like whatever it is destined to happen. Like, and it could be somebody that you already know, right? Previously from your past. And that could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini. Let me tell y'all something, because y'all might be like me. Baby, I don't know what it is with Geminis, but when I tell you damn near every serious relationship I had was like, with a Gemini, so I have a lot of karmic Gemini lovers, like, from my past or whatever. Them they schooled me, baby. They took me to school. They taught me a lot, but I must say, it's only one of them mofos, you feel me? Like, that, and I feel like this is that type of energy. Like, it's only one of them that y'all still like. It was no type of hard feelings. They didn't try to hurt you, try to, really just bring you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, every situation have good and bad in it, so but I feel like it could have actually ended on good terms, to where it's no like hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person still could pick up the phone, call you right now today, and you're gonna pick up for them, you feel me? Or vice versa. You could still pick up the phone right now today, call this person, and they're gonna pick up for you. Like, it's all love. Like, y'all still collab, joke, chill, vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still good chemistry. It's still a good friendship. And I feel like this is that type of situation. All right. Apply that energy how it fits. Somebody needs to visualize to help gain clarity when it comes to a situation. And TLC, somebody is creeping. Okay. The 23rd of loneliness, and we don't talk like we used to. So it could have some type of communication barriers that's going on between a person, their person, I feel like. And now it seems pretty strange, but I'm not bugging because I still feel the same. All right. Yeah, yeah. I keep giving him love until the day he pushes me away. Never go straight. If he knew the things I did, he couldn't handle it. So I choose to keep him protected. Okay. So somebody is creeping, baby. They came out. They holding a lot of secrets, my love bug. but leave it to the divine, okay? And let me see you throw that ass back. This is something that somebody is unaware of, that somebody really want that vitamin D, whether it's a feminine or a masculine, like, but somebody most definitely want somebody's sexual energy. Somebody may also need to get sunlight, okay? And real love, that could be this real love situation, new level, new demons, okay? So I picked up demonic energy from the very first card, y'all. All right, these demons just don't stop. They just don't know when to stop, like, at all. Until the Most High finally get tired and just move their ass clean up out the picture. Like, then it's gonna be too late. Somebody could be crying. We have Life Jennings, Gemini energy again. Look, I don't really give a damn what nobody say, baby. I'm a man and I cry. So somebody could be crying. 555 change. So somebody could be experiencing change. We started off with that as well. Change, a transformation. Um, it doesn't take bravery to attack one person with a group. It takes fear masked as ego. All right. So I feel like this is that cult energy. I picked up cult energy from the beginning. I didn't realize they were really your enemies. Yeah, I know, right? And again, that is, with this cult. So I do feel like it could have been somebody. The cult could have really, like, got their hands on your divine person, your divine being, your true twin, your other half, right? And they could have really, like, planted some seeds in that person's head. It did show your sister was the one who planted the seeds in my head, well, in their head. So I do feel like they could have really planted some bad seeds in the person's head. But I do feel like now the person may be realizing the truth, realizing that those people was really your enemies. For some of y'all, it could really be your family members or friends, that, because it did show fake ass friends, so apply the energy how it fit, because y'all already know some of us don't have friends. Our family is our friends. And so it shows sis, so maybe it could be a fake ass friend that somebody considered to be a sister, or it could actually be your siblings that's just fake as a mofo, right? And you consider your sibling to be your friend. But apply the energy how it fit, my love bugs. 2331. Cautions against doing something for the sake of passing the time. So somebody most definitely could have people in their energy that they know do not mean them no good, but they just refuse to leave that situation to go. I mean, let that situation go. You know how people be, oh, that's family. It's okay because that's family. You gotta forgive them, and or you just constantly in a repetitive, excuse me, confirmation verb, a repetitive cycle of releasing, I mean, of forgiving your family members after constant betrayal, right? And you always forgiving them and allowing them access to you again because they're family, right? So I feel like that's that type of energy. Like, that these people really don't mean you no good, but yet you still affiliate with those people because of whatever the case may be. We have Beyonce, Before I Let Go, Houston energy, Third Ward energy, and we got Neo. She got her own. All right, you're very independent though, so you really don't need nobody, right? I just feel like the sooner you accept, that those people just don't mean you no good, and you cut ties from the situations, the sooner you could free yourself from those situations spiritually. I feel like, spiritually, just liberate yourself where you'll be able to really evolve. Look, baby, somebody say it ain't nothing they would do. All right. What before Miami could be very significant. We have Nissan, SUV, car, truck, tan, blue, black, or red, or white, y'all. And then Toosie, butterfly. So heavy on the change, the growth, the transformation for me. And she got a fat ass. I'm in love with her shape. Yeah, but that ain't why a nigga with her, though I swallow her face. That's my ace, boom, coon, my man ace. I fell in love with my best friend. Oh, y'all. So somebody most definitely could feel as if they fell in love with their best friend, y'all. Okay, the name Toosie could be very significant. This the only thing that's showing. All right. Somebody most definitely could be stuck in some type of bad situation as well. Now, whether this is the situation where somebody feel as if, they really have their best friend. Um, this could also be like the situation where, like, say somebody feel as if their person is their best friend, but this person is betraying them time in, time in, and time out, just over and over and over again, right? This is the bad situation that they keep returning to. We started off with the Roy Anthony, where they constantly say, oh, they're not gonna go back every time them and that person break up. But then as soon as you hold your head up, they back in the same karmic cycle with the person, right? Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, because for some of y'all, this could be your twin flame situation as well, where you actually fell in love with your best friend. All right. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Usher, don't waste my time. Good loving, no question. Reach out, just touch me. Okay, y'all. And then we have Psalms 91. Where dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. It came out. We don't leave that out. I saw something months. It could be 3 to 4 months, y'all. I just saw 3 months. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. Heavy on his Nissan. Your character and heart is why you stand out, my love bug. Somebody passed the loyalty test. Congratulations. It could be a loyalty test with the Most High. And the karmics are mad because they can't let you go, okay? But somebody needs to get it popping with their business. All right, that could be. I told y'all I feel like somebody is receiving new creative downloads. Somebody is also in denial. Dochi. Ah. Somebody could be messing with like a transgender. True clarity, guidance, and protection. That's what that song about. She found out that her person was messing with a transgender. A toxic male cancer could be very significant. Neo featuring Jeremiah, you to love. Somebody just want you to love. It could be this toxic male cancer. 666, somebody needs to shift their perception, or maybe somebody has. And then we have the crab. Sarah's so-called lover lied on her and ruined her reputation. So somebody lover most definitely could have been lying on them, ruining their reputation. Whoever this jealousy kills, person. Somebody most definitely could have been in a relationship with a person that really was secretly jealous of them, which is why they ruined their reputation, or tried, should I say, to ruin their reputation. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I just feel like, all that is a part of the chosen one's path. If you think about it, I don't think it's one of the Most High's messengers that didn't have a tarnished reputation, right? With Mary, they called her a whole cheater, they really, tarnished her reputation. Jesus, it's everybody. That's just a part of the pay. 777, spiritual awakening, synchronicity aligned with higher self. So somebody most definitely, I feel like somebody need to visualize to help them with their spiritual awakening. They may be receiving some type of synchronicities, but I feel like the visualization is going to help them to align with their higher self. All right, but take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody most definitely is experiencing, I feel like, a spiritual awakening. Also with that visualization, because I feel like that's also with the pineal gland. That's the chakra that where you receive like your clairvoyance gift. That's where it comes from. So I do feel like that could be very significant as well. I do feel like for the ones who is experiencing your pineal gland expanding, or that third eye chakra expanding, that expansion in it, I feel like visualization is also going to help you with balancing it, right? But take what resonates and leave what does not. Heavy on an envious bitch spreading rumors about you. Okay. It could be very significant when it comes to an Indian man or a woman. The name Ciara could be very significant when it comes to envious bitch spreading rumors. Take what resonates and what does not. Somebody is sorry though. Okay, it could be the person that was spreading the envious, the envious bitch that was spreading rumors about you. But it could also be pertaining to a toxic male or female counter. Y'all know, Taurus. I'm Lord Taurus. A Taurus could be very significant, but tarot does not have a gender, like it's not gender biased. And then we have backhanded compliment. So cancer could be very significant when it comes to somebody giving you backhanded compliments. The initial P, as in Perry, could be very significant when it comes to the backhanded compliments or any of this energy, right? Somebody's throat chakra could be very significant. We have Mo 3. The name Mo could be very significant, and they scared to come outside. So somebody most definitely could be afraid of their karma, or just afraid, to kind of show their face. I feel like base because of the things that they were saying, because they know deep down inside they really was feeling some type of jealousy or some type of envy towards you, right? Which is why they felt the need to try to ruin your reputation in whatever kind of way, right? But baby, you see it all. I feel like somebody's like third eye is bust wide open, right? You know what's going on. You know the truth. You have. I feel like somebody have foresight. Is no ifs ands buts about it. So you is fully aware of everything that was happening on the vaccine that they thought you did not know, which is why they're very curious on how you know the things that you know, right? You receive messages from the Most High. Okay. All right. Now let's see. A Capricorn could be very significant. The initial N, as in November, could be very significant, and a Aries, because it was the number 10, could be very significant. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Look like fake friends came out. You are a powerful manifester. We all experience the whole phase, present, past, or future, short run or long haul. So somebody most definitely is a thought. A Camaro could be very significant. When the bow breaks, crazy and delusional baby mama living in an illusion. So somebody baby have a retarded baby mama. They could be most definitely trying to close out the cycle with the loony bin. All right. I thought I saw fake friends, so heavy on somebody having fake ass friends and the energy. It's all that showing, so I'm gonna take that out. And a decor cake maker could be very significant. I'm gonna take that out as well. Allow the Most High to fight your battles, my love bug, and keep your hands clean. Heavy on the 666 as well. Focus on daily effort, balance, and gratitude in your relationships. Okay. All right, y'all. Now let's get to the message. Look, it ain't easy being me. I won't. It ain't easy being me. We have Aaliyah. Look, if your girl only knew. Baby, if your girl only knew how you be harassing me. For real. For real, baby. Look, girl, no. Look, if your girl only knew the games that you was playing, baby, at my top, she'll leave your ass alone. I promise you she will. But that ain't my business to tell her. Y'all go ahead on at all. Y'all live in this fucking illusion. You feel me? Because I don't want you at all. Don't even care. Look, she ain't got to worry. Okay? But if she only knew, if she only knew, y'all, I am too done. Somebody's name begin with the initial K, as in kilo. And you don't see my work, so I'm moving on to someone who does. Period, Pooh. Okay? I know that's right. Girl, I am done. Look, if she only knew, baby. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead on and let y'all have that one. All right, yo. Let's see what's going on. Thank you to all my new subscribers, y'all. I can't believe I started off and we got this far without me showing my gratitude. What? Y'all know that's not like me, baby. But thank you, and thank you again. All right, to the new subscribers, baby, welcome to the family. I truly appreciate your support, fam. Y'all already know what it is, baby. We got another one. You feel me? Let's see what these demons is up to. You feel me? But thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. I truly appreciate your support. I truly enjoy reading y'all comments. Please feel free to hit that like button, that subscription button, and that notification bell on your way in. Now let's finish this up, okay? Because if your girl only knew what it was hitting for, okay? Look, silent competition. I told y'all. I feel like somebody was in silent competition with their spouse. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it, which is why they felt the need, to do the things that they do. I also feel like somebody could have been in silent competition with their friends. Like you don't even know that these bitches is, in some type of competition with you because they're secretly jealous and secretly envious of you, right? And again, it really don't have nothing to do with what you're doing in the physical. It's all about that spirit that you carry in that vessel, right? That make them just so intimidated by you. That make them just feel the need to have to, try to compete with you. Like the fuck people is weird in real life, right? But subtle comparison, emotional scorekeeper, like, hitting rivalry, validation seeking. I feel like these people is the type of people, to seek validation from others. But I feel like you just shine without even trying, right? You don't have to seek validation because you're just naturally validated. I feel like you validate yourself. So therefore, like that's all that matters to you, right? But on in their eyes, like, they need the validation from the outside world. You could care less what the outside world think about you, how they feel about you, like, none of that, because you feel like you're 100. You know you're 100 at the end of the day. So fuck what anybody else think. Okay, but I do feel like y'all most definitely could have freed yourself from these situations, knowing your worth, right, and just moving forward. Period. All right. False warmth, kindness that fades fast, emotional on demand, convenience driven connection. So I do feel like this is the type of situation to where their loyalty is going to be based on what you provide them. Like, as long as they're able to get things from you, as long as you don't have no boundaries when it comes to them, as long as you pulling up, as long as they're benefiting from you, then it's the fake love, right? But as soon as you set boundaries, with them, as soon as you stop, over applying to situations, then, oh, you this, you that, like you just the bad guy, right? Everything, it has completely, been reversed. But I do feel like you're highly protected. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Look, Yvette, Vito, Anaya, the name Anaya could be very significant. The name Yvette could also be very significant, but I feel like somebody is in some type of toxic situation. The situations that you was in, I feel like could have been a toxic situation, all right? And pause between lines, delayed reaction, emotional processing time, silent message hidden in the gap. So all I feel is that, like, again, with the backhanded compliments, right? um you always had to read in between the lines when it comes to these people, because they're not going to actually say what they truly feel, right? They're not going to actually just be blunt and honest like you would be, right? In the situation and tell them more fools how you feel, right? They ain't got to read between the lines when it comes to you, but you most definitely had to read between the lines when it comes to the things that they see, right? This would be the type of energy who would say what they really feel to you, but they're saying it as if it's pertaining to somebody else, right? But in reality, that's really how they feel towards you, or that's some shit that they have done to you, right? But they making it as if it was somebody else's situation. But in the whole time, they talking about your ass, right? Fake ass, fake friends, fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is weird. Look, what about your friends? It's coming on now. You feel me? What about your friends? Like, fake bitches, fake shit. Like, blue bubble panic, fear of fast replies, pressure in conversations, emotional overthinking, and chattering anxiety. I feel like somebody most definitely is heavy, heavy, heavy in the heat. I feel like somebody most definitely could have been over analyzing and like just applying too much pressure to situations, right? Somebody could be in their feelings because somebody was taking their time, to reply to their text messages. Like, you text the person or whatever, and it'll take them forever, to reply. But it's stressing the person out. I feel like um whoever like is expecting, the quick reply. I feel like the fact that the person is not really paying them no type of attention, I feel like it's stressing them out. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Chat window freeze, unexpected silence. I'm telling you, it's heavy on, I feel like, the delay in a text message, or somebody just not even entertaining the fucking text messages, right? Like, it is what it is, my love bug. I see your true colors. Like, I see you fake as fuck. Like, I just don't have time for it at all. Like, I'm just not about to entertain your foolishness at all. And somebody could really, really be leaving a person on red. And I feel like it is stressing them the fuck out. Like, period. Like, because somebody is not entertaining them. Like, baby, I don't have time for the foolishness. I'm not about to lower my frequency to entertain your bored ass, your jealous, envious ass, right? Like, please just, go find somebody else to play with. Cause bitch, I'm not her. Somebody could be screenshotting shit, sharing the information, sharing the news. I feel like it's heavy on the gossip, right? And again, it's heavy on somebody like looking for some type of validation. Like, that's the purpose of them screenshotting shit and sharing, whatever it is, because they want some type of validation. They want somebody to, I don't know, validate they stupid, weak. No, I'm gonna just leave it alone, y'all, because y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get, baby. All right. I feel like somebody realized how somebody was very, they had hidden they had a hidden agenda. They had hidden intentions for you. I just felt like somebody saw it, right? You saw that this person, um, I don't know, was in secret competition with you. Like, you saw that the person really was envious. You saw that the person really didn't like you in real life. And I felt like somebody really could have pulled away from this situation because all this fell on you didn't see my work. So I'm moving on to someone who does. Like, period. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Let's see what the gossip is. What about your friends? Be around. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True. Thank you. Okay. 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 Somebody breaking these fucking cycles. All right. I feel like you broke the cycles of from whoever this person was, these envious, because I feel like it's multiple people, you know. And for somebody in specific, it could have been somebody's rebound. Somebody's rebound could also be experiencing a spiritual awakening and trying to align to their higher self. They could most definitely be trying to break the bad patterns, the bad cycles that they had, freeing themselves from the repetitive cycles. And I feel like the repetitive cycles that they constantly get stuck in is the fake shit, right? Playing with your reputation, spreading lies and rumors about you just because like they don't have your light, because they're not connected to their higher self, because they don't have your gifts, like, so they feel some type of weight, because in reality they really secretly, in competition with you. And how can you compete with a higher being? You can't. There is no competition, right? Because you still allow yourself to get in vengeance energy. You still hold jealousy and envy, for a person. So therefore, there is no competition, my love bug, period. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like somebody most definitely could be freeing themselves from the chains. I feel like y'all broke the cycles and freed yourself from the situations, right? I'm not even gonna deal with this shit. Like, keep your fake ass over there. I'm gonna go ahead on and connect to my soul family, like allow my soul family to find me, right? But I'm no longer lowering my frequency to entertain this foolishness with y'all. Period. So I feel like y'all broke the cycles, but I also feel like somebody really, really, really could be changing. Somebody really could be learning to break these bad habits that they have when it comes to their envious, them being envious and them being jealous of. I feel like somebody's spiritual like growth, somebody's light. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. All right. And then payback. Okay, so I do feel like things is boomeranging. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Consequences returning. Karma cycle. What goes around, it's time to settle the debt. Period. I feel like for some of y'all, this shit most definitely is boomerang. It had already showed with reverse curse, so I do feel like if they was whatever I feel like they was doing on the vaccine, it's being reversed to the A's. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But I also feel like for some of y'all, like baby, y'all don't allow yourself to get in vengeance energy, all right? You put out good, so therefore it's no bad consequences that you have to worry about, right? You have good shit coming. Like I feel like you could have settled all debts, that you had with karma, right? Period. And now that you're fully aware of karma and how things is going to come back full circle, you no longer again allow yourself to get in vengeance energy. You no longer like put out, I feel like, bad things that you're going to receive bad karma for. Period. Right? If we put out things, it's gonna be good shit because that's what we want to receive in return. Good. Okay. I told y'all somebody was in a toxic situation. I feel like all of these situations was toxic situations. I do feel like somebody could also be connected to their inner child. All right. Healing wounds within itself. Look, look, and baby, you could take my number out with your cell phone. You feel me, baby? I ain't no side piece. The fuck? Look, turn around and get the stepping because you know you're wrong. But I can't do no lover. Okay? Because I ain't trying to be no side piece lover. Okay? I feel like somebody is not clout hungry. What is this show? Somebody is not clout hungry. Like, I feel like I think that's what's really, really pissing somebody off. The fact that you're not clout hungry, right? You're not thirsty, to quickly respond, to the text messages or, entertain the bullshit. Because you don't look for validation in the outside world. You validate your goddamn self. So with that, like, baby, you can wait. I ain't got time, right? But I do feel like somebody is receiving some type of unexpected message. Somebody could have DM'd somebody flirting with them. All right. So somebody most definitely is trying to slide in somebody's DM. But I do feel like whoever this person is, y'all, they not a clout chaser. All right. But and it might be a match, okay? Or you might think that it's a match, okay? But I do feel like somebody is two-faced. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody is wearing two faces. So y'all be careful with whoever this person is that you may be meeting online. I do feel like you may have some. I feel like somebody got two. That's what it is, y'all. I feel like somebody have two. I feel like you could be glowing at this time. Like, you may have some type of overnight success, right? Some type of unexpected breakthrough. And a lot of people most definitely could be watching you at this time. So I do feel like you may have a few people that slide in your DM, right? I do feel like for some of y'all, like at least one of them is going to be two-faced. Like I feel like it could be somebody from your past that's sliding into your DM. Like they trying to see what you got going on. It could be somebody that could have betrayed you or they will betray you, right? But be careful, okay? Because I do feel like you're rising and you're shining right now. And a lot of people is really watching you. Like they see, you experiencing like these breakthroughs or you starting to soar. So I do feel like you have a few people, that is admiring you and watching you on the big scene, and somebody is most definitely high in their true feelings. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, yo. But again, somebody is really, really climbing to the top. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And I feel like somebody is realizing how somebody is climbing to the top. So look, and now they stuck in a fucking cycle. Like they stuck, I feel like, visualizing. I feel like they're in nostalgia energy, right? Kind of just thinking about what y'all had in the past, and they most definitely could be experiencing like some type of wake up call. I also feel like they could really be seeing who the fuck you truly are, like your work. They could really see that like you really was a winner. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody about to go viral. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Like I feel like somebody social media platform is getting ready to soar. Okay. And baby, y'all be careful, all right? Because I feel like somebody set boundaries with somebody and they leaving this person on read. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. For somebody, it could have been somebody that you already went on a date with. Okay, but I feel like you have this person blocked. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Y'all money is up. I'm loving this. Okay, I feel like somebody is really, really focused on their money, and I feel like this is your bounce back, right? Like you're not gonna argue. You don't have time for arguing. I'm not entertaining none of this toxic bullshit. Like it is what it is. I feel like my bounce back, my money climbing, shooting to the top. Them numbers, them digits in that bank account, like shooting to the top. That's my bounce back, baby. Like that's how I'm gonna show you what it is. Like, right? Cause you was trying to drain me. That's all you really wanted. Like to drain me however you could, right? I feel like for some of y'all, the person that you was in a toxic relationship, they could have actually been doing things to try to block your hustle, to try to block your money, right? To try to stop you from climbing. But I mean, it is what it is, baby. Because now they don't have access to you and you're in straight fucking hustle mode. That's all you focused on right now. You feel me? How you could better yourself, how you could get them digits in that account, that bank account up. You feel me? And I feel like everything that you're invested in is getting ready to come back. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like y'all realized that this person was very misleading, right? Like, baby, that was faker than a fucking $3 bill, right? Like, all they wanted to do was gaslight and feed off of your energy, baby. But no, ma'am, Pam. Like, I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead on and close the door on this situation. You don't have access to me no more, okay? And like, because I feel like somebody realized that their safe place is within a self. Like, you're safe within your skin, you're safe within yourself, right? You don't need no, again, heavy on the validation, right? I feel like you don't need no type of validation from anybody else. Like, I feel like you know how to close the door and protect your vulnerability when the time comes, right? Not allowing people to gaslight you. I feel like you learned your lessons on that. People gaslighting you, just feeding you, all type of bullshit, man, fuck that, right? I'm gonna go ahead on and protect my vulnerability. You don't get access to it. It is what it is, okay? You know that you're safe within yourself. Fuck you and your gaslighting. You learned your lesson. You feel? Y'all know I started off with that energy, right? Like, cause I feel like this is that type of energy, baby. Whoever the people is, I feel like they schooled you. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, baby. They took you to class. You feel me? They took you to school on some shit. You feel me? But you graduated. So thank you. Thank you for schooling me, sir. Okay. Because you taught me well. I had good teachers. They taught me well, okay, when it comes to that gaslighting, baby. And now guess what? Baby, you can't even do it, okay? Because I'm self-made. All right. It is what it is, right? You beat all the odds, right? And you still overcame everything. Okay. You created your own path. I feel like for some of y'all, you created your own family, right? Like, because that's a done deal. All right. Look, I feel like whoever this person is, Like they could have really, really, really been trying to break you. I also feel like this person fake flex. Like, they like to pretend that they got this, they got that, like I feel like stunner. Like how baby is, like, look how he look. Like a damn fool. I feel like somebody could actually have one goal, but I feel like whoever this is, like they really stunt a lot. Like, they try to make it seem like they got this going, they got that going. But in reality, like they really ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? In real life. Like I feel like they could have really, really tried their hardest to break you. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But I feel like baby now they understand that every time they tried to break you, they made you fucking stronger. They made you stronger. And now they see that you're unbreakable. All right, all they broken promises, the them lying to you, like, again with the gaslighting, like, baby, that's a done deal, okay? Because I felt like somebody stepped into boss mode, no ifs, ands, buts about it, all right? And you just chilling, vibing, right? Comfortable by yourself. You feel me? Somebody really could be single, or maybe you just dating, but it's nothing serious, right? I just feel like you're in boss mode. You really in the energy of building and growing yourself, growing your business, and speaking up for yourself, like period. Okay. Somebody is really, really experiencing a glow up. Okay. And it could have been after you done some type of shadow work and you ascended. Okay. Period. I'm gonna say congratulations, my love bugs. All right, because I get nothing but good energy and good vibes, right? I do feel like y'all do have some karmics from your past. Oh, and for some of y'all, you have like a past life connection. I feel like that's coming back. This is a situation that you spun a past life with this person. Divine timing is at play. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But I do feel like you're gonna have a breakthrough when it comes to it. Whether you having a breakthrough when it comes to this relationship, I also feel like somebody is getting ready to experience a turning point when it comes to their career. All right. And the Most High is most definitely stepping in and recharging you, okay? From all the betrayal, all the hurt, everything that people was doing on the big scene. Like, I feel like you're being recharged, you're being replenished. The Most High stepped in. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And I feel like the Most High ejected you from these situations and placed you in a more peaceful situation on your path, right? Along your path. Okay, so congratulations, but divine timing is at play. All right, I feel like, especially when it comes to a relationship, right? I do feel like this your divine person. Divine timing at play, dude. Okay, so just continue trusting in the process. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the situation. Trust in the path. Trust in the journey. Trust in the situation. All right, trust in the Most High, because I feel like everything that's going to happen is going to be life changing, like, situations. I feel like the connection is going to have tremendous changes, create tremendous changes in your life. And I also feel like somebody really like could be at a turning point in a career. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If somebody like do something online, I feel like, baby, you getting ready to take off. All right. So congratulations again. Okay. And I hope this was helpful, my love bugs. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Okay. Always remember, as above, so below. Y'all, I picked up with the call energy and somebody like trying to come back from somebody pays. Okay. Do not trust this person. Trust your intuition with this pineal gland, baby. You have foresight, okay? So trust in what you see, trust in what you feel, right? You know who the person is. Don't allow that person back into your life, like, and don't allow these people to touch you. I feel like that's very, very significant, okay? So again, take what resonates and what does not, my love bugs. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this, y'all. I'm so happy for y'all. Like, I'm really, y'all deserve it, okay? Because just based on the cards, like, people really could have took you to hell and back, but you survived it, my love bug. You stayed connected to the Most High. You never gave up, on God, which is, for me, that's why you experience a lot of the things that you experience, right? That's the Most High, like, instilling that faith in you. Well, I feel like it's a test, right? And it had already showed loyalty test pays, because I feel like it's a test, right? Whether you're going to lose faith in him, in his power during your time of darkness, like when you really, really at your lowest, right? What you gonna do? You gonna give up on him? You gonna give up on, his love for you, the connection that you have for him, like, or are you gonna trust in that path? Are you gonna trust in him? Are you gonna trust in him to restore you and bring you through it, right? Because if he bring you to it, he gonna bring you through it, right? It's all on if you're going to allow him to really, really work on you, right? And make you better, align you to the proper things that he really destined for you to have, right? Or are you going to get stuck in these karmic cycles, right? Are you going to believe in the physical, or are you going to believe in the shit that you cannot fucking explain? Things that you cannot see, touch, hear, or feel, right? Which is him, because you can't see him, you can't feel him, you can't touch him. You feel me? But is you gonna trust in that? Or is you gonna trust in this shit that is in the physical, but is not genuine, right? I feel like somebody trusted in the path, somebody trusted in God, somebody trusted in a journey. And I feel like everything is getting ready to pay off. All right. Somebody's life is really, really at a turning point. And I feel like on all levels. All right. So look forward to that and do not go back to your past. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below. Well, one, my love bugs. Y'all be blessed.